What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with a free pick in the Utah versus Cincinnati college football matchup going down Saturday, November 1st, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I absolutely love, make sure you head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. We've got Week 10 college football taking center stage on Saturday. Week 9 NFL action. We've got the NBA and the NHL as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, they're not for everyone. They are for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls who are looking to take their betting to the next level and are looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. Now, you can call or text the number on the screen, but remember, this is our most expensive premium product, so just keep that in mind before texting the number. But if it's for you, it's an awesome product, and I can assure you it's one that you guys are going to absolutely love. But let's get to this one between Utah and Cincinnati from Rice Eccles. And you got Utah coming into this one 6-2 straight up and against the number after routing Colorado last time out 53-7, while Cincinnati comes in off a 41-20 blowout win over Baylor in their last game. But, the thing about Cincinnati is that you can look at their offense and just how impressive a lot of these offensive showings have been this season. This team has put up 34 plus in 6 of their last 7 games, coinciding with this 7-game win streak. And, they've had a lot of success. Brendan Sorsby has been, a solid option for them. But wasn't really all that impressive against Baylor last week. 13-21 for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. Granted, it was the run game that did a lot of the damage in that game as well. As, you did have, a bunch of, rushing touchdowns from the Bearcats in that game as they ran for 265 yards on 50 carries, well over 5 yards per carry. But now you take on a Utah team that is really stout defensively. And, they're 12th in the nation in total defense, 7th against the pass, which for me I think is big against the Cincinnati offense that, can air it out. And, the Cincinnati also likes to run the football. And even then, this is still an above average Utah run defense. So I think that Utah is going to be able to slow down, Cincinnati here. But the thing for me is that this Cincinnati defense at times has been very porous this season. And especially when you consider the level of competition they've had in the Big 12 this season. I would venture to say this is the first time that Cincinnati is really going to be tested this season. They've had the home game against Nebraska they lost. Throw out Bowling Green and Northwestern State, even though it was a game against Bowling Green that Cincinnati didn't cover. They gave up 34 and 30, I would say, in their 2 toughest opponents in Kansas and Iowa State. And yeah, you scored 49 on Oklahoma State. You scored 41 on Baylor. That's great, but those defenses are weak. And you only scored 20 points on what I feel is still a very weak UCF team as well. So now you're going on the road to Rice Eccles. If you're Cincinnati, you got to try to slow down Devin Dampier, who's been absolutely outstanding since coming over to Utah. And last week, we didn't even see Dampier. Dampier was held out, in favor of Bird Ficklin and Isaac Wilson. Ficklin ran all over Colorado, but we've seen in a lot of spots Dampier can move the ball with his legs. He can move the ball through the air. And I think that the Cincinnati defense is going to have problems slowing down this Utah offense. And I think Utah's defense, especially at home, Rice Eccles, one of the tougher road environments for any team in college football. I think Utah's going to be able to do some damage here. I think this is going to serve as a bit of a reality check to Cincinnati in this game. I have this one going down maybe something like 38-24 Utah. Something where Cincinnati still, does some damage offensively, but Utah does enough to get the winning cover here. So I'm going to go with Utah at home in this one, laying the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.